everyone. We are Group 10. My name is Liang, and we have Qingxin, Yuzhen, and Shouyuan in our team. So first, please open your textbook. Hello everyone, we are Group 10, and today Yuzhen will introduce vocabulary and phrase. Then I will introduce paragraph 1 and 2. Shouyuan will introduce paragraph 3 and 5. Then finally Qingxin will introduce paragraph 4. So let's welcome Yuzhen.
I'm going to introduce vocabulary and phrase. The first vocabulary is remain. Please repeat after me. This means that the secrets of dark matter could, for a long time, remain in the dark.
This means that the secrets of dark matter could, for a long time, remain in the dark.
Synonym: continue. Go on. Antony: discontinue.
Now repeat the sentence again. This means.
This means that the secrets of dark matter could, for a long time, remain in the dark.
这里一语双关，第一个 dark 是黑暗，第二个 in the dark 已经摇身一变变成片语了。每个字都很简单，可是意思就变了。这个就是 exercise 5很厉害的地方，片语。台湾同学最痛的点，学习英文的罩门就每个字都知道，合在一起就是不知道，它就记一个背一个。There's no magic, only the basic. In the dark, okay?
Okay, next one. Cosmic. Each containing billions of stars collect together in an unimaginably vast cosmic group.
Each containing billions of stars collect together in an unimaginably vast cosmic group.
Synonym: immense. Huge. Antonym: miniature. Cosmic dust. Cosmic radiation. Next one. Orbit. He realized that this mass didn't provide enough gravity to keep these fast-moving galaxies in orbit. First, go into orbit.
Please read the simple sentence.
Okay. Price have gone into orbit this year.
有 S 要念出来 ，prices。
Prices. Next one. Assumption. Scientists have to make assumptions based on the indirect influence of dark matter on other cosmic structures.
Scientists have to make assumptions based on the indirect influence of dark matter on other cosmic structures.
Synonym: presumption. Supposition. Formation. This has caused some scientists to adopt the standard model for the structure and formation of the universe.
This has caused some scientists to develop a standard model for the structure and formation of the universe.
Synonym: forming. Structure. Antonym: destruction. Disorganization. Galaxy. A Observing a galaxy cluster called the Gamma cluster, where over 1,000 galaxies. Synonym: Milky Way. Observing a galaxy cluster called the Gamma cluster, where over 1,000 galaxies. Each containing billions of stars collide together in an unimaginably vast cosmic group. Squeaky found a puzzling inconsistency. Hypothesis. Dark matter is an idea, a hypothesis, which tries to fill in the gaps between what we can see and what scientific data tells us about the universe. Synonym: conjecture, speculation, antonym: reality. Calculation. Squeaky made a mass calculation based on the amount of visible matter in the cluster and also calculated the speed at which the galaxies in the cluster were moving. Synonym: arithmetic, computation.
Always exception to rules, but not these two.
Next one, cluster. The galaxies should have been flying out of the cluster rather than staying inside it. Synonym: clump, bunch, antonym: individual. Visible. Squeaky discovered that it was 400 times more than the calculation based on the visible matter. Synonym: viewable, perceivable, antonym: invisible, inconspicuous. Universe. Dark matter is 4 times more common in our universe than ordinary matter. Synonym: cosmos, macrocosm. Inconsistency. Squeaky found a puzzling inconsistency. Synonym: incongruity, contrariety. Antonym: congruity, conformity. Light bulbs. More and more people are switching to energy-saving light bulbs. Bad jokes.
Bad jokes.
Clive tells a lot of bad jokes that make no one laugh.
Tells a lot of bad jokes that make no one laugh.
Synonym: lame joke,
Lame joke.
corny joke,
Corny joke.
cheesy joke,
Cheesy joke.
dumb joke.
Dumb joke.
Dark matter. Dark matter is a hypothetical invisible matter that would account for most of the matter in the universe.
Dark matter is a hypothetical invisible matter that would account for most of the matter in the universe.
Ordinary matter.
Ordinary matter.
Everything you see, the sun, the moon, distant galaxies, your body is made up of what we call ordinary matter.
Everything you see, the sun, the moon, distant galaxies, your body is made up of what we call ordinary matter.
Visible matter.
Visible matter.
The visible matter observed by Zwicky in 1933 that led to his dark matter hypothesis was the gamma cluster.
The visible matter observed by Zwicky in 1933 that led to his dark matter hypothesis was the gamma cluster.
Standard model.
Standard model.
The scientist developed a new theoretical model because he doubted the validity of the standard model.
Validity.
Validity.
Scientists developed a new theoretical model because he doubted the validity of the standard model.
Galaxy cluster.
Galaxy cluster.
A galaxy cluster is an assembly of thousands of galaxies bound together by gravity.
A galaxy cluster is an assembly of thousands of galaxies bound together by gravity.
Cosmic structures.
Cosmic structures.
The scientists are studying cosmic structure, including large groups of galaxies.
The scientists are studying cosmic structures, including large groups of galaxies.
Mass calculations.
Mass calculations.
It is now easy to perform mass calculation, which was otherwise difficult without computers.
好，sorry，停下来。你用按计算机按不了的，所以在这里的 mass 跟质量没有关系，是大量。OK，mass media。那如果前面课文里面还有提到其他的 mass 是质量。爱因斯坦的那个公式写一下，相比爱因斯坦，每个人找到爱因斯坦都会把他的公式写出来，我们现在一起处理。既然讲到物理了，爱因斯坦的那个公式啊。When you think of Einstein, you think of this formula, and what is it? Bingo. OK，好，来我们处理一下第一个 E。 量而不是大量。能量 C 后面那个2怎么念？不是 two， 要念成什么？平方，怎么念？Square， 所以这里不可以念成E equals to mc2， 还来2次 mc 的意思吗？是 m 是 mass，c 是光速，所以能量就是质量乘上光速的平方。你们现在是有质量的，因为还没有死掉，还有生命。死了之后，你就是变成能量，好，你就是比光速还快了。Square 选项那个平方，所以这里的 mass 就是质量，这里的 mass calculation 是大量。按照不同的情境，每个字有不同的意思。Thank you. Good.
Next, in the dark. The teacher was completely in the dark about bullying among his students.
The teacher was completely in the dark about bullying among the students.
Next, welcome Xiangyi.
Hello everyone, my name is Liang. Today our topic is about dark matter and I'm going to introduce paragraph 1 and 2. So please open your textbook, turn to page 103 and please repeat after me. Question, how many astronomers does it take to change a light bulb? Answer, none. Astronomers aren't afraid of the dark. Bad jokes aside, astronomers may not be afraid of the dark. But they certainly lose a lot of sleep over dark matter.
You need a comma. Sorry, please go back. You need a comma after the sign. Bad jokes aside.
And next. Dark matter is 4 times more common in our universe than ordinary matter. But it is impossible to see with a telescope. And scientists only know of its existence because of the fact it has some visible matter. Actually, no is perhaps too strong a word. Dark matter is an idea, a hypothesis, which tries to fill in the gaps between what we can see and what scientific data tells us about the universe. However, experiments have yet to detect the existence of dark matter particles. And this has caused some scientists to doubt the standard model for the structure and formation of the universe. Okay, so today our topic is about dark matter, but after reading the above 2 paragraphs, I believe you must feel pretty confused and baffled. But don't worry, I'll try to explain it as easy as I can, so please don't fall asleep. And first, when you think of the universe, what comes to your mind? Okay, don't regard this as a complicated question, just think it in an easy way. I know most of you answer like aliens, E.T., right? But, and some famous characters from the movies, like the Little Green Man from Toy Story, and the robot BB-8s from Star Wars. I know these would be my answers, but as we all know, movie is movie. They're all fictitious. So later I will play a short, interesting video about what the universe is actually made of. But before the video, here are some vocabularies, and please repeat after me. Number 1, dark energy. Atom. Fraction. Scatter. Emit. Antimatter. Concentration. Gamma ray. Black hole. Compact. And you can write them down. Okay, now let's watch the video.
But we see it everywhere around. Matter as we know it. Atoms, stars and galaxies, planets and trees, rocks and us. This matter accounts for less than 5% of the known universe. About 25% is dark matter and 70% dark energy, both of which are invisible. This is kind of strange because it suggests that everything we experience is really only a tiny fraction of reality. But it gets worse. We really have no clue what dark matter and energy are or how they work. We are pretty sure they exist though. So, what do we know? Dark matter is the stuff that makes it possible for galaxies to exist. When we calculated why the universe is structured the way it is, it quickly became clear that there's just not enough normal matter. The gravity of the visible matter is not strong enough to form galaxies and complex structures. Stars would more likely be scattered all over the place and not form galaxies. So we know there is something else inside and around them. Something that doesn't emit or reflect light. Something dark. But besides being able to calculate the existence of dark matter, we can see it, kind of. Places with a high concentration of dark matter bend light passing nearby, so we know there's something there that interacts with gravity. Right now, we have more ideas about what dark energy is not than what it is. We know dark matter is not just clouds of normal matter without stars because it would emit particles we could detect. Dark matter is not antimatter because antimatter produces unique gamma rays when it reacts with normal matter. Dark matter is also not made up of black holes, very compact objects that violently affect their surroundings, while dark matter seems to be scattered all over the place.
Okay, so after watching this video, I believe you already have a basic concept of dark matter in your head.
In the video, it says we have more ideas about what dark matter is not than what it is. So basically, we only know 3 things for sure. 1, there is something. 2, it interacts with gravity. 3, there's a lot of it. So dark matter is probably made out of a complicated exotic particle that doesn't interact with light and matter in a way we expected. But right now, we just don't know. And this picture shows what the universe is made of. First, matter as we know, normal matter, accounts for like 4% in the whole universe. And another 21% is dark matter. But we still have 74% of a thing called dark energy. And let's figure out what it is. Okay, dark energy. Even dark energy accounts for like 74% in the whole universe. It is more strange and mysterious. We cannot detect it, measure it, and even taste it. So dark energy seems to be some kind of energy intrinsic to empty space. And 2, energy that is stronger than anything else we know. 3, it keeps getting stronger as time passes by. So in brief, about dark matter and dark energy, there are still a lot of questions to answer. Right now, the theories about them are just theories. I know it sounds kind of frustrating, but these mysteries are the reasons that make scientists feel so obsessed. So, until now, about the universe, these 2 parts are what we know and what we know we don't know. But we still have a great part of what we don't know. So, it shows that no matter how human beings feel we are on top of things, we are still very much like primitives with smartphones on a tiny island in space and looking into the sky, wondering how our universe works. So this is the end of my part, and let's welcome Shouyuan to introduce paragraph 3. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shouyuan and I'm going to introduce paragraph 3. Please repeat after me. The existence of the dark matter was first suggested by a Swiss physicist named Fritz Zwicky in 1933.
Please repeat the first sentence again. That's the main practice of pronunciation for this lesson. All the z and s, the fricative. 你们有上语音学吗？那先把这一句念熟，都在这一句里面。The existence of dark matter was first suggested by a Swiss physicist named Fritz Zwicky in 1933. Please repeat again. The existence of dark matter was first suggested by a Swiss physicist named Fritz Zwicky in 1933. Perfect.
Observing a galaxy cluster called the Coma cluster. Where over 1,000 galaxies. Each containing billions of stars. Collect together in an unimaginably vast cosmic group. Zwicky found a puzzling inconsistency. Existence. The fact of something or someone existing. Modern cosmology believes the universe to have come into existence about 15 billion years ago. Synonyms: presence, survival, presence, survival, non-existence, unreality. Observe. To watch carefully the way something happens or the way someone does something, especially in order to learn more about it. The role of scientists is to observe and describe the world, not to try to control it. Synonyms: perceive, notice. Antonyms: ignore, overlook. Comma cluster. The Comma cluster is a group of galaxies in the faint constellation Comma Berenices, visible in medium to large amateur telescopes. Comma Berenices lies between the constellations Leo and Boötes, and such as is most conveniently viewed in the evening sky of northern hemisphere, spring and summer. The Comma cluster is one of the richest galaxy clusters now.
No,
No,
no.
no. Unimaginably. In a way that is difficult to imagine because it is so bad, good, big, etc. And an unimaginably horrible murder took place. Synonyms: unbelievably, incredibly. Antonyms: imaginably. Puzzling. Difficult to explain or understand. He found her sudden disappearance to be puzzling.
You ask them to repeat.
Please repeat after me. He found her sudden disappearance to be puzzling. Synonyms: confusing, inscrutable. Let's take a break.
Hello everyone, I'm Xing and I will introduce paragraph 4. Please repeat after me. Liang made a mass calculation based on the amount of visible matter in the cluster and also calculates the speed at which the galaxies in the cluster were moving. He realized that this mass did not provide enough gravity to keep this fast-moving galaxy in orbit. The galaxies should have been flying out of the cluster rather than staying inside it. Liang then calculates the mass of the cluster based on the speed of the galaxy. And discovered that it was 400 times more than the calculation based on the visible matter. He reasoned that there must be some kind of invisible matter which made up the difference in the calculations. Ricky was a Swiss astronomer. He worked most of his life at the California Institute of Technology in the United States of America, where he made many important contributions in the theoretical and observational astronomy. In 1933, Ricky was the first to use the Variable theorem to infer the existence of the unseen dark matter, describing it as Strontium material. Astrology, astronaut, astrology, astronaut, astronaut, astrophysics, astronomer, astronomer, astronomy.
Could you repeat all the words again from 92? Astrology,
Astrology, astronaut, astronaut, astrophysics, astronomer, astronomy. Then galaxy. A galaxy is a gravitationally bound system of stars, stellar, remnant interstellar gas, dust, and dark matter. And now I will introduce the type of galaxy. Elliptical galaxy. Elliptical galaxy. Elliptical galaxy. Spiral galaxy. Bar spiral galaxy. Lenticular galaxy. Irregular galaxy. Peculiar This is the end of my part, and now we have children to introduce paragraph 5.
And I'm going to introduce paragraph 5. Please repeat after me. Due to the extreme difficulties that scientists have in detecting dark matter, new theories about its formation and behavior are seldom conclusive. Scientists have to make assumptions based on the direct influence of dark matter on other cosmic structures.
Scientists have to make assumptions based on the
And this means that the secrets of dark matter could, for a long time, remain in the dark. Assumption, something that you accept as true without question or proof. These calculations are based on the assumption that prices will continue to rise.
Did you ask them to repeat?
Please repeat after me. These calculations are based on the assumption that prices will continue to rise. Gumption, consumption, presumption, resumption.
Okay, and this is the end of our